What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Today we are not going over the Shelter Logic carport. We are going over the steel carport. Now, we had that steel carport 3 years, going on 4 years. Steel carports, when you put them up, this is a 10 by 12. You got to make them so they overlap on the way you want the water to flow. See? You want the water flowing that way, out the alley, out to the alley, not into the yard. So we had this put up 3 or 4 years ago, and we've been through a lot of winters already. So the bad part for us is it's settled. The carport settled, so the water started flowing backwards into the yard. Now eventually we are going to have a concrete carport put in here. I still do love the portable shelter, but I won't really need this as much when we have the concrete put down, because then I could use a snow blower. Right now I would have to use a snow blower on the grass, but since this started to lean this way, because it's not on concrete, it was just on dirt, since this started leaning backwards, all the water and all the snow started to come this way, so it would build up. You see water still in this section where it will build up at. Okay, so on this side I raised it up, but I did not raise it up on this side. Okay, so I just did it today. We're gonna have to reconcrete this whole thing. I have somebody to do it for me already. But what happened now, since it settled, and it settled the opposite way, it was not put down on concrete, it was not put down on hard gravel, right here it started dripping. Drip, 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 drip. So when it started dripping with the car in the carport, it started freezing on the passenger door. There's no frost right here because it's 50 degrees now. That's why I'm out here. So I've been out here. I mean, the temporary solution was to grab a ladder, climb on the top, and caulk this whole seams, but the water's still gonna sit. So what I did is I went down there, I re-leveled the whole thing with bricks. So now I put a level on it, so everything is going back that way. So since our grass was actually lower than the alley, I filled it in with rock, but with this, that's a 2x6, a ground treated 2x6. So anything that drips off of this end over here now goes into the alley. All right, so I just threw water on there to clean that off a little bit. But the reality of it is, when we finish the deck, from the deck out this way is going to be a double carport concreted, because our double carport is going to be the length of the garage. Yes, I'm going to lose the solar panels, or I'm going to have to put them somewhere else, but truthfully they say they're good if you need 5 hours of sun. And I get sun over here, and I get sun on the back fence. I know I look like Sanford and Son with my boat stuff and my rims, but those rims are going to be something special, so you got to stay tuned for that one. Either way, I wanted to go over the carport. If it's not going to be on concrete, you got to make sure that it's leveled, because it with all the weight and all the snow and everything, it settled into the ground opposite the way we wanted the water to go. When originally it was put up right, but things settle. You know, all these were level. Those are blocks that were all level, and we put them over the sidewalk and they settled right there in the middle. The weight of the concrete and thing, the ground just settled. So all that's going to get broken up. I was actually going to put just this right here for the rest of the driveway, but we're just going to go ahead and have a concreted 16-foot deck back there. From a 16-foot deck, then it's going to be a carport out this way. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Let me hold my hand out way. I'm going over not this temporary carport, because this is just seasonal. It's just temporary. It's to keep the snow from falling into this extra driveway that we have, just in case our kids come by in the winter time. I'm talking about this steel carport right here that we've had. Let me back you out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Better. Now further back. Alright. So we're gonna go over is sun's on the wrong side. Let me go back over here. Alright, so let me see. Here we go. Straightening out, straightening out. Alrighty. So let me try to get you from over here.